Priscilla Kelly, known to WWE fans as former NXT star Gigi Dolin, has returned to life on the independent wrestling circuit following her release from WWE in early May. Although several years have passed since she last worked the indies, she has slipped right back into the scene, staying heavily booked and active. During a recent appearance on Busted Open Radio with Dave LaGreca, Kelly opened up about how her post-WWE journey has been unfolding and the differences she now sees between her time in WWE and the independent scene. She emphasized that both environments come with intense workloads, but the nature of that workload varies significantly. According to Kelly, working under the WWE umbrella means constant activity, daily training sessions at the Performance Center, live events, travel, and the full structure that comes with being part of NXT. But she noted that despite the hectic grind, the system is well organized, and talent is given clear schedules and structure. By contrast, the independent scene places the responsibility of managing one's career entirely on the wrestler. She described indie life as being busy in a different way, because she now must run her own operation, booking appearances, promoting herself, and maintaining her personal brand without the built-in support of a major company. Kelly also reflected on how her approach to the indies has changed compared to her first run years ago. Back then, she said she operated with a very loose, DIY mindset, simply wrestling wherever she could and putting together promos on her own. But after her time in WWE, her perspective has matured. She now sees herself not only as an individual performer, but as a brand that requires strategy, planning, and constant upkeep. She referred to the current independent landscape as a different kind of beast, one that demands more initiative and self-management than ever before. Since her WWE release, Kelly has already stepped back into several notable indie promotions. She recently appeared in MLW, where she faced Shotzi Blackheart, another performer who transitioned from WWE back to the indies. Kelly has also made appearances for House of Glory, teaming with Allie Katch in a tag team loss to Blackheart and Scarlett Bordeaux, and she even participated in a match with Danhausen in GCW, coming up short in that bout as well. Kelly has been outspoken about her WWE experience, acknowledging both the positive and negative aspects. On Busted Open, she recounted the whirlwind of emotions she felt after learning she had been released. She explained that regardless of a wrestler's personal opinion of their time in WWE, whether they loved it or struggled, being released brings an immediate and overwhelming mix of feelings. There is self-doubt, relief, fear, excitement, and an abrupt realization that the wrestler's next steps are entirely in their own hands. She described the moment as bittersweet. Part of her felt a sense of freedom and relief, especially knowing she no longer had to wake up early for intense morning training sessions or feel anxious every time her phone rang, fearing it might be last-second travel instructions or a rushed call to film a promo. While she appreciated the opportunities she was given, she admitted that the constant uncertainty had created a lot of stress in her daily life. Kelly also mentioned that despite the relief, she knew she would miss aspects of her WWE experience. She expressed fondness for the friendships she made, including with her former tag team partner, Tatum Paxley. Even so, she felt grateful to regain control over her schedule and her professional direction. She concluded by acknowledging that life after WWE is more demanding in some ways, but she welcomes the independence and the ability to navigate her own path without the intense pressure that came with the WWE system.